I want to show you inside RE Pros Academy the learning paths, the courses, the lessons. We have nearly 100 lessons, over 12 courses, and 10 learning paths. There are new courses, new lessons being added every single week, but this is what's currently living inside the Academy right now. So when you sign up for your if you sign up for the actual academy, which is $497, unless you have some sort of special offer, it's normally $497, and you would get access to everything inside. Now, that does not include community access. Community access is separate. If you want community access only without the courses and lessons, that's fine too. It's $27 a month right now. It will go back up to $47 a month. I don't know when. I haven't decided when I'm going to end that promotion yet. But for right now, at the time of this recording, it is $27 a month for community. That allows you access to me, to other members. You can get in the discussion groups. You can post. You can, have questions answered. And it also will include a monthly Q&A with me, which will start probably in the next month or so. There's not enough people in the community yet because it is still new at the time of this recording. So back to this. So you pay a one-time fee. You get all of the course information inside of here. So I'm going to go through this with you. Obviously, I'm in the admin portal, so it's going to look a little different on your side. When you sign in, the system should ask you a few questions and take you directly to the learning path that you need to start with, and then you can build from there. So you do have different learning paths here. These are all of the learning paths. You can choose real estate business systems, becoming a TC, becoming a listing coordinator, becoming a real estate virtual assistant, which is also an admin assistant, AI tools for real estate professionals, starting your own transaction coordination business, which is actually a support role business. It doesn't have to be a TC. It can be a transaction coordinator, a listing coordinator, a virtual assistant. And then you go into the next learning path, which is real estate director of operations. There's one for moving from an agent to a TC. So if you're tired of being an agent, you're not making enough money being an agent, you're burned out as an agent, and you want to transition and still stay in the real estate industry, moving to a TC or an LC or a VA, but a TC allows you to be more hands-on and still be involved in the transaction process and things like that. If you wanted to be all three, you could be all three, but I would suggest moving from an agent to a TC. And then if you wanted, you could do a listing coordinator or a virtual assistant as well. And then streamlining your real estate operations. Obviously, that is for, inside a business, inside a team, inside a brokerage, all things operations. And then toolkits and templates. So those are the learning paths. Inside of those learning paths are these courses. So you have when and how to hire your first admin, business operations, building your real estate dream team, becoming a real estate contract to close TC, making the move from burned out real estate agent to TC, becoming a listing coordinator, becoming an admin, starting your real estate your real estate support role company, becoming a real estate director of operations, using AI in your real estate business. And then RE Pro Ops is actually the software that I've created. I walk you through that, show you the ins and outs of that. And if you choose to use that, it is a separate subscription. You can see down at the bottom here, it says try our RE Pro Ops software free for 14 days. You can sign up for a free 14-day trial. It does allow everything inside of it. So it's not just a transaction management software. It's not just a marketing hub. It's not just reporting and operations. It's not just a CRM or a lead management software. It's all of that. And there's a lot of things that you can do inside of it, such as connecting your social accounts. It works for everybody. So it works whether you're an agent, you're a TC, you're an LC, you're a VA, you're a director of ops. You're a solo agent, you're a team, you're a brokerage, whatever. It works for everybody because it is designed to be an all-in-one, kind of like an end-to-end real estate operating software. So I do walk you through that, show you how to streamline everything. The reason that I created this is because I personally have worked as an agent and a TC both, and I have taken bits and pieces from every system that I've used throughout the last 10 years and taken the good parts of each system and combined them into this system. So I have used things like Brokerment, Follow Up Boss, TC Docs, SkySlope. I have used a couple that are just kind of like, I've used Constant Contact. I've used a couple other CRMs. I've used brokerage specific back office systems as well for different brokerage operations that I've worked with. And I say all of that to say that I've taken bits and pieces from everything. I've taken bits and pieces from everything that I've ever used, and I've put it into this system. So I've taken the good out of the other systems, because really what agents do, or teams or whatever, is they try to piece different systems together. So you get TC Docs for your transaction management system, which I love TC Docs. If you are only a TC, you are only an LC. Now my system or my software is very reasonably priced for what it does, because the pricing is comparable to TC Docs. So currently, at the time of this recording, you get a free 14-day trial, and then it's $77 a month for a solo agent, or you can bump up to the next plan, which is a team plan, and it's $97 a month. TC Docs is also $77 a month, and it does not do half of what this system does. So while I love TC Docs, I love what it does. I love how you can automate things and streamline your workflows and do all of that kind of stuff, and you can sync everything together. And I do have TC Docs videos recorded. I have an entire course on how to use TC Docs, which I will upload for those of you who do want to use it as simply a transaction management system. But what people try to do is they try to piece these different systems together. So they have their CRM system, their keeping up with their leads and things like that on one system, and then they come over to Follow Up Boss because it has text messaging inside of it, and I mean, it is a leads tracking system too, but they come over here because it has this in it, and then they come over to TC Docs because it's a transaction management system, and then they go over to Canva because it's their marketing hub, and you're trying to piece all these different things together. So I don't like trying to piece 10 different things together. I just like having one very simple, streamlined workflow. I want to get from point A to point B in as few steps as possible and cut out all of the busy work, all of the, stuff that doesn't make any sense. There's no reason to have 10 different systems. There's no reason to have 5 different systems when you can have one system. And inside the software, the RE Pro Ops, it actually has a marketing hub that uses AI to create all of your marketing material for everything you could possibly think of, from social media posts on 5 different platforms, different posts for every platform, to open house brochures, to flyers, to content, to blog posts, email sequencing, everything right there, generated in like less than 60 seconds. So you can also automatically schedule if you connect it correctly. You do have to go through it's in there, but if you connect it correctly, you can auto post to your social media accounts, and you literally just click a button and approve it, and you're done. Anyway, so enough about that, but that is in here. So you get that too. You can go over and you can try it for 14 days. And then you finally have the toolkits and the templates. So this is a library of toolkits, templates, AI prompts, checklists, you name it. If I've created it, it's in here. And like I said, there's new stuff being added all the time. So we have, I'm not even to the lessons yet, but we have over 100 lessons, or right at 100, somewhere around 100 currently. And there's still new stuff being added. And I will add the TC Docs course just because I do like TC Docs. And for those who want to use it, they only need a transaction management system. They don't want to do, you know, the RE Pro Ops software. That's absolutely fine because it does have a lot more features that you can use rather than just transaction management. But there is transaction management built into it as well. So we go over to lessons, and now your content will be on your dashboard, and it will be managed in an order that is, you know, it's broken down. So it's not going to look like this at all because, again, I'm in the admin portion. So let's just say that we are going to go to, let's do how to become a contract to close TC. Okay. All right. So currently I have 90 lessons uploaded because this is 16 out of 19 lessons. So 90 lessons total, that's what you get. You receive all 90 lessons plus 12 months of whatever I upload in the next 12 months. You automatically have access to it. You have lifetime access to everything. So everything you get for the next 12 months, it is yours to keep for a lifetime. No additional charges, nothing like that. Okay, so here we have, and there are things inside of each of these modules. So module 1, it's going to have a video. It's going to have downloads. So when it says 90 lessons, it's just that there are 90 titles, but broken down into each of those titles is videos, it's PDFs, there's guides, there's checklists, there's templates, there's, you know, all different kinds of things that are inside of each of these. Okay, so really there's hundreds of lessons in here. So here's module 1. Here are some, you know, different, so contract literacy for TCs, that's after module 1. Handling problem files, this is out of order. I actually need to correct this. And then you go to module 2, and then you have email templates, SOP bundles. Just while I'm here, I was going to try to move it up, but it's not working. Okay, so all of this inside of this course. Now, what's in here? Let me show you. Hold on. What happened here? All right, so we have a video here. Video URL right there. We don't have any downloadable files in this specific module. Right here. Here's your video URL, so you can watch your video. Okay, there's none in that module either. Here is your JotForm video overview. There's your JotForm video. At the bottom, it's a downloadable file. How to set up and use your JotForms. Here are 2 PDFs in this one. Pricing your real estate services. Here's your PDF download right here. If we go over to using AI, wait, that's not. All right, so here we have a web video. We have 2 web videos here. So 2 videos in this one. Freelance as a listing coordinator. There's your PDF download. So you get the gist. Like, everything is in here. This one is 14 lessons. But again, inside of each lesson, there are different things inside of each lesson. So just because you see, you know, that it says module 1, it may have, you know, 10 different PDFs and stuff inside of there. So here's some checklist. Handling problems, freelancing, seller communication, social media, managing multiple clients. You have a TC email template bundle here. There's stuff inside of there that's pages of email templates. The AI prompt bundle, that is a bundle inside of that. So you can kind of see how this works. So that's 19 of 90 right there. The RE Pro Ops. This video should actually be at the bottom of this, but Here's your videos. So dashboard, transaction management, tasks, docs, contacts, marketing hub, and then an overview of everything else inside of the RE Pro Ops app. I would go through that and watch it maybe even before you decide to sign up for the 14-day trial. But if you do sign up for the 14-day trial, when you go to the landing page, there's a demo video on the landing page as well. Okay, so there's that, and then we can come over here to the community. Now again, this is going to look different because I am in the admin portion of the community. Okay, so we have 10 discussions already. Here's the discussions. We have different groups, so you can join in on your discussion groups, whichever one that you would like to join in on, and see, you know, who's in there, what questions are being asked, what posts are being made, things like that. There should be a post every day, at least one a day. If not, like 2 days ago, there were 2 posts done, 3 posts done 2 days ago, 4 posts done 2 days ago. Yeah, so that is kind of an overview of everything that you get. This again is if you sign up for the community. So the community and the academy are separate. You sign up for the academy access for $497, one-time fee, and you get access to all the courses, all the lessons, all the checklists, the templates, the bundles, everything that I just showed you inside of it. If you add on the community access, or you sign up for only the community access, it's $27 a month. You get access to the community discussion boards, any new information that's posted in here, access to, you know, chats, discussions. You can ask questions. We will have a monthly Q&A session that'll last about 30 minutes each month, where you can jump in there and ask questions to me personally. And then I also offer a direct access. It's a VIP direct access to me on a monthly basis. The community access and the VIP direct access, you can cancel at any time, no questions asked. It is $147 a month, but it is one-on-one access to me. So there is a chat where you can ask questions to me directly. It is a business hours chat, so I will answer Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Outside of those hours, I'll answer the next day, but it is directly to me. And then you also get to meet with me one-on-one on a monthly cadence to have a strategy call session. So any questions you have, anything you need me to walk you through, any training you need, mentorship you need, regarding anything I teach in the academy. And so that is direct access to me for $147 a month. Those spots are limited. I only do 50 a month. Once the 50 are gone, they're gone. You're put on a wait list until another spot opens up and I move down the wait list. So if you want to get in on that, that is also something newer that I'm offering. I have trained over 2,800 students in the last 2 years on everything that's inside of this academy. And I've closed nearly 4,000 transactions myself in the last 7 years or so. And then I've worked with over 1,000 agents. So everything that I teach in here is stuff that I've obviously learned. You know, I've walked through it, I've been through it, and I just want to help you streamline your workflows, help you, you know how to be a TC, an LC, a VA, a director of operations, streamline those workflows, and run your real estate business like a well-oiled machine. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, this demo of everything that you get inside, and I hope to see you inside.